Susie on the treadmill.
What's up, everybody? It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show, 24-hour day back from the break. Remember, you all can follow and subscribe to the KBR Sports podcast. We're going on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. Also, don't forget, you can follow the KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_sports with the live links and show topics tweeted prior to every single show. Also, you can call in at 571-991-0566 and give your thoughts and opinion on any KBR Sports show topic that we may be discussing. All right, so let's get into the speed round real quick, and then we'll finish out with our comic book trivia question and answer. All right, Nigel, so the Cavaliers have made the decision to now start Dwayne Wade in their starting lineup. Yay or nay on the decision? Do you agree with it or agree? You say awful decision. Why do you say that?
Spacing. What is spacing on the court? D Rose, D Wade, Labron, all of them, not great shooters. Where is the spacing gonna come from?
That's the one thing I didn't get it either. I was like, you have to have space somewhere. I thought Dwayne Wade would kind of fall into that facilitator role on the bench.
Perfect second unit, playmaking guy. He would have been perfect. You play him and D Rose when Isaiah Thomas gets back on the bench. It would have been perfect. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know why they're kind of like forcing this Dwayne. I think it's like a thing of matter of respect kind of thing.
I mean, it is, but at the end of the day, no.
Yeah, I don't really agree with it all that much either. All right, how much is it a surprise that the Kansas City Chiefs are 5-0 at this point in the season?
Zero surprise.
None at all.
When you have an elite quarterback and a great running back.
Alex Smith's elite.
I said this last time I was on.
You did say.
I did say this, and I will continue to stand by it.
You know, I always felt like the Kansas City Chiefs were that kind of a talent of a team that they could pull this kind of stuff off. I mean, they did the same thing last year where they would go 5-0, 6-0, but then they get to the playoffs and lose. So I mean,
I don't pick them to go Super Bowl. Right?
Yeah, they're a really talented team, but it's always you have that trepidation. Who did you pick last show? You literally made a whole pick last time. Yeah, we were talking about the Patriots, and then we have to go back and find out. All right.
I ain't made a pick.
Okay, baseball. Who are you looking at right now that most likely make it to the World Series?
Make it to the World Series?
All right, wait, make it.
Probably gonna go with the Astros.
The Astros?
I probably will go with the Astros.
Wow.
I don't trust the Nats. The Cubs have been streaky. I don't like the Yankees. Who are the Yankees playing? The Yankees are playing the Indians, who would probably be my other choice to go. But I still like the Astros.
I picked the Indians, and I'm gonna go with the Dodgers.
I want the Dodgers to go. I really do.
All right. It's about that time for Clayton.
It is about the time for Clayton, but it's not gonna happen this year.
This is not gonna happen. No hope. Okay, what do you think about the possibility of an NBA reseeding the playoffs into a 1/16 format?
No.
You said no.
No, just no. Just keep it as is. It's fine. It's fine as is.
Why do you think it's fine as is? I mean, all the guys shifted to the West, so now that makes an unfair talent equation in terms of both conferences.
It'll balance itself out.
It doesn't. It's not fair though. It's not.
Who cares? Sports isn't fair.
The West goes through a more tumultuous.
Kevin Durant going to the Warriors wasn't fair.
Even LeBron saying that making the change in the All-Star game in itself said that it was a good change, and he said that it's been tough over the past few seasons how they've had the All-Star game formatted. So if LeBron supports that, then what do you think he would support the go ahead change of everything?
LeBron would really support that change.
Of 1 through 16?
You really
I mean, in terms of a better NBA, I think he would. Well, I mean, LeBron obviously benefits from playing a weak Eastern Conference, but I think he would not. He would, if he had to choose over on a better product. 1 through 16 is a better product because you can't have half the teams in the playoffs half the teams in the playoffs being teams that are below 500 or teams that aren't even 500 or teams that aren't noteworthy of watching when half the Western Conference teams are better than half those Eastern Conference teams, and yet the East is rewarded in the playoffs. I'm saying if we're looking at it, and then you're in a situation where maybe the Pelicans are better than the Knicks, or the Pelicans are better than the Sixers, yet the Sixers get into the Eastern Conference because they're in the Eastern Conference, they have a worse record. That's not fair to the Pelicans.
Fair.
How is that fair to them?
Because guess what? It happens. That's life.
That's not that you can't just. But you make adjustments for that to make it as fair as possible. You make those adjustments for your teams
because it's gonna be a logistical nightmare games would be logistical nightmare.
Oh no, it'll be tough. I mean,
That's
because
what
you
I'm
got to deal with
saying.
travel, all that whole thing.
It's just no.
They'll find a way to. I feel like they're gonna have to.
That.
With all the movement that these guys are having, the Western Conference is too overpowered. Like you can't have that many stars in the West.
Slightly overpowered.
No, because then it's not fair to any of your television partners that get the Eastern Conference. No, because any television partner that has the Eastern Conference is not gonna want that package because nobody's gonna watch those games.
Those games are so exciting. In my hand. Those games are so exciting. Was Boston and Washington not exciting?
Come on, now
Was Cleveland and Indiana not exciting?
No, I didn't care about it.
What do you mean? They were a close game.
No, wait, hold on a second. But one thing you gotta know, Nigel, half of those games had stars in them. They had stars.
That's the point. You will always get matchups that will be blowouts.
Nigel,
guess what? That's what was more exciting last year. The 1 through 8 in the Eastern, or the 1 through 8 in the Western. The Eastern Conference. 1-8.
Whoa.
1-8.
Hold on a second. The
8.
Western okay, you're talking about the Golden State is OP. You can't just take the one seed on it.
Yeah,
Actually, no. The Eastern Conference. No, the Eastern Conference obviously was more because the gap between the 1 and the 8 in the East is a lot lesser than the gap between the 1 and the thing is, it took the 8
itself.
No, but the thing is that you okay. Well, what about the 2 and the 7 in the West? The 3 and the 6.
What was the 2 and 7 last year? It was
San Antonio
Grizzlies.
Yeah, and that was
the 2 and 7 in the East?
The Celtics and the Cavs and the
Pacers, which was a more exciting
but
series.
I'm saying they had it, but now you don't have that series anymore because there's no star there. And those
will
take
teams. Its place.
All those teams are gonna suck. That's my point. You wanna watch the Cavs and Pistons?
If they're good, sure, why not?
That's the thing. They're not gonna be good. It's gonna get because they're in a bad context.
You don't know that.
Oh hell, man.
If you asked me last year, would the Cavs and the Pacers be a good series? I would say no. It wouldn't be a good series. I wouldn't even bother watching it if it wasn't.
It was a
But
sweep.
guess what? It was a good game.
It was a sweep.
It was 4 close games.
It was 4 close games, but it was a sweep.
But it was close games, were they not?
They were close games. But
how'd the Western Conference Finals go?
I would no, but okay. How the what? Kawhi Leonard got hurt.
How'd they go?
What do you mean?
Answer the question. They got swept.
People, Nigel, literally the whole talk of the Western Conference Finals was if Kawhi didn't get hurt, what would the Spurs possibly have done? If Rajon Rondo didn't get hurt, would the Bulls have possibly beat the Celtics? Who knows?
In what conference was that?
The East.
A more exciting game. The playoffs in the East were more exciting than the playoffs in the West.
No, they were not. Every single playoff game outside of anything involving Golden State was more exciting. Houston Thunder, more exciting.
They played 5 games and they were blowouts.
Those are better games.
2 of them were blowouts.
They have better ratings. They have way better ratings than the Eastern Conference games.
I can't remember.
Houston, San Antonio, better ratings, better series. Everybody loved those series more than the latter series because those series just had more attrition and more. They had more star power in them. And now the only series you can get me on.
Your point was what makes a better package, which means what a better product, which gives you the best games.
Stars,
the best games, right?
No, but I'm saying you can have Nigel. Nobody watches. Half the people don't watch WNBA games. WNBA games are great. WNBA is a great product. The WNBA finals were great, but people didn't watch the WNBA because they don't know the players, they don't know the star, and there were stars in the WNBA finals regardless of that. But people don't watch the games. That is the problem.
You know what? Hold on. If you want to talk about a great product, again, I go back to the point. You want to talk about being fair? Kevin Durant going to the Warriors again.
Here we go.
I'm just saying. If you want to talk about ratings and all this stuff,
oh my god,
that he single-handedly caused the ratings to be down for the NBA playoffs,
and that's why you need to change the seeding.
But will that change?
No, because everybody went to the West. It's not just Kevin Durant alone.
Does
but everybody went to the West.
Does that change your main point? Your main point of the Warriors? Are the Warriors going to win this year?
Are the Warriors going to win?
Yes,
that's my pick. If they're healthy.
Does that change anything by changing the whole structure of anything?
It could. You could.
No, it does.
It
doesn't.
It could.
Who would beat the Warriors? Name me a team right now that would beat the Warriors.
No, I still think the Warriors will win. I misunderstood your question. I misunderstood your question. I misunderstood your question. My fault. But I still think that it's not about who would beat the Warriors. It's just about having a better product. It's about having a better instead of having Eastern Conference and Western Conference. This is more so in terms of fairness to the cable providers and TV stations. You give a slate of games to each provider. You give the number 1 or 2, 1 in 16 matchup, 2 in 17 matchup to either one network or the other. It'd be TNT and ESPN. You give one of the two matches between one of the two networks. So you split the games right down the middle. So that's what I'm saying. It's like instead of one team that one provider is getting but games, one provider might get Cleveland and somebody, while the other one's gonna get Golden State and somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just people want to watch stars. They want to watch stars. The NBA Finals, regardless of how slanted everybody knew it was going to be, was one of the highest NBA Finals of all time, just because of the fact that it had so many stars in it. I just don't think you can overlook the fact that the Western Conference has its stars makes a lot of leniency towards people wanting to watch that conference more than the East. But all right, y'all. Let's go wrap it up for today's show. It's been KBR Sports, the best sports talk show your 24-hour day. Remember, you all can follow, subscribe to the KBR Sports Podcast. We're going on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. Also, don't forget you can follow the KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_sports with the live links and show topics and tweeted prior to every single show. Also, you can call in at 571-991-0566 to give your thoughts and opinions on any KBR Sports show topic that we may be discussing or that you want to talk about in the near future. Also, the answer to the comic book question is... Well, let me read the question to you first. So, when Spider-Man was infected with the symbiote and lost it, and it went to Eddie Brock and became Venom, and then he lost it, which symbiote did Eddie Brock become victim to after that? Carnage, Spider Carnage, Anti-Venom, or Spawn? Nigel's answer was Anti-Venom, and the winner is... Nigel, can you give me a drum roll, please?
No.
Okay. The answer is Anti-Venom.
No, I know what I'm talking about. You think I don't know comic books? I know comic books.
I never said you don't know comic books. You're the one that literally started the show saying you don't know comic books.
I know comic books, man.
You know, your batting average is getting higher now.
It's 500 right now.
Yeah, you are literally at 500.
I know I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry for me agreeing. Jeez. All right, now what's the inspirational quote for today? I mean,
you are your own limit.
You are. Yeah, Nigel, what's going on with that bare minimum?
What bare minimum?
The grades.
First one passed the class.
Huh?
I just want to pass.
Oh my gosh, man. Oh gosh. You can't be giving inspirational quotes and you're bare minimizing it.
What you mean?
Oh gosh. All right, y'all. Have a great night. That makes no sense, man.
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't. We gotta get